So in this video I'm going to show you how to create a PowerShell script to set folder permissions. And the first thing we're going to do is open up whatever you use for editing code. For me, I typically use Visual Studio or PowerShell, Windows PowerShell ISE. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to just use this, so it makes it easier to see. The first thing that I like to do is add, well, this worked correctly for me. First thing I like to add is an option to start off with a clean screen as we do this by using CLS. The next thing we're going to do is create a file path for the folder. And before we continue on, I'm going to show you. So here's that. There's nothing in there right now, so that's what we're going to do. So next thing we're going to do is create the folder, the actual folder. Path, and then item type, directory, and then we're going to set where it gets, or where to set the permission, I should say. And then we can go ahead and do something where it prompts for you to enter username. So let's do user. Host. I typically like to do a space, so as it displays on the terminal, it's pretty clear and it stands out that way. So username, and then we can do prompts for type, so type equals read host. I'm just going to do the same thing here. as we did before with the username. Once again, we add a little space, input, permission type. Then we do full control. Modify, read and execute. Something like that. And then we're going to be taking that input and adding new permission. So basically what we did right there. Actually, just do that. Okay, so let's do permission. Oops. Equals user. Type. And then we're gonna go do container. Inherit. Then we're gonna do the object. And then I'll do something like that with none. And then we're going to add allow. And then prepare the rule using new objects. Name system dot security dot access control dot file system access rule. Dash argument list. And then we're going to add our permission. Then cl dot set access rule. And then here we're going to apply new permissions. CL. And then we're going to set ACL with the path. And then typically I'll do a write host color, oops, color green. And then to end it off, we can display folder permissions. And to do this, you're pretty much going to get the property, the permissions on the properties of that folder. C test ACL. We come here, we're going to do access, and then format. Oops. Table. Then identity reference. File system rights. Doesn't matter with the spacing. Access control type is let me do auto size. Okay, I think we pretty much got everything. So now for tests, we're gonna copy. I'd like to go in here in Windows PowerShell ISE. And again, do like that. All right. So everything appears to be correct. And then once again, we're going to go back to the folder. Test, there's nothing in here. We're going to go ahead and run it. So he's asking for username. I'm going to put in my name. And for purposes, we'll just do read. So something happened. Argument lists. Line 22. Oh, let's see what it is. Alright, let's clear it out. No. Oh, it already exists. Never mind. Alright. My bad. So we already got the folder there. There we go. So now you can see the file system rights, access control type, allow, and is inherited, false. So now if we can go to the folder, properties, security, there it is right there. And if we wanted, we can go ahead and delete this. And for the video, we're just gonna rerun it again, but this time we're gonna do full control. This is full control. Go back, folders there again. Properties, security. There you go. So that's how you add full control or set folder permission to a folder. When writing the PowerShell script, you should be able to input any of these options you might want to verify. For example, I knew that this one had to be done in this format here, so that's how I knew. So you can find these information online somewhere to properly set or have the right input as an option. But there you go. That's how you set folder permissions using PowerShell. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts, or feel free to suggest any other videos that you would like for me to do. And thanks again for watching.